Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
This defense for the Vikings much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Yeah, first drive. Come on, let's do it, Doug. Talk to me. First drive, gang. First drive. Right there. Come on. And I got Kenny McIntosh. That's the running back from Georgia, gang.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First down. Here's Cousins. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part.
And college, well, I don't know if he is for real, but that's who is it? Gibbs. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Oh, okay, yeah.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
And Jalen Hatt. What you think about Jalen Hatt? My goofy ass. Do that shit so late. Okay.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
I don't even know why.
He should know better than to make a throw like this.
That's a dumbass throw. That's a dumbass throw.
The second it was leaving his hand.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Fuck. Come on, man.
Back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on
Tennessee.
the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss
Oh, yeah. Tweaking.
Back to throw here.
Jalen.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
Whoa. McIntosh or yeah, dude, yeah. He got the first out that shit too. Come on. Damn, you looking that shit up right now?
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Ooh, why they not picking that shit off?
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion,
I don't.
back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
I ain't name that you just said I know about. And we don't even pick the ball off. That's Byron Jones. He gonna punt. Byron Murphy, yeah, Byron Murphy, yeah. I know. And I should got my star too. I don't got my star with him.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17.
Come on, Adam. I gotta. Alright, come on. I gotta put this bitch on the ground now, cause I'm throwing some stupid shit.
First and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that.
Come on, we could score.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Over the middle.
Oh my God, bro. This shit. What? Where you going?
He'll throw it any place, any time.
Come.
That time it fell incomplete.
I was just talking. I don't know.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Cousins.
It's not a good ball, bro.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week
go for it.
win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Oh, it's a wobbler here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense the credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Meanwhile, and he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That was not a real confident throw right there. And he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And we'll see what he can do on the return. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A 77-yard punt return. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So that is how we get our first points here in quarter number 2 on the punt return.
Both teams were seeking the momentum that comes from the first score of the game. But when it comes on a special teams play, a punt return, I think that's extra momentum. And now I wonder if they just roll it forward and maybe don't just kick the extra point, but possibly go for 2.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And now off to the races, down the right side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory. And they run all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all the rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Throwing, Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. The 3rd down coming up.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And this offense on third down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd down, Cousins again. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Cousins to throw it. Throwing deep for Galladay. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Cousins will try and throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Lions take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the 24, Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they work this right on the field across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. On 2nd down, Cook. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw, Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, here's Cousins. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red
Go.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
My fault. I was in an interview. My fault. He said, steady getting high, can't sleep, oh, why? He said, cause damn man, party all night long. Get it? Oh, my mom. I am selling, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, and I just... Fuck, I just ran the wrong route. Come on. Go Dalvin. Go, Dalvin. Cause they selling me, fool. I don't know if you seen that shit, but bro.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Cousins.
Get in there!
Touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson.
My fault, fool. I am selling, fool. Kirk Cousins, weak ass fumble. Kirk Cousins weak ass fumble, folks. Damn. And I ain't get the 2-point conversion. Come on, get in there. Let's go, dog. I ain't losing this game. Alright, my fault. I'm done. I'm done selling. I'm done. Fuck, I just had to drive the whole field on this nigga. Folks. Damn, I'm tweaking. Damn. I got some great news, too. Bitch! Damn, I'm throwing so many dumbass NOs.
Just a yard pass there to the 21.
I could have been busting his ass. Pause.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Fumble! Not a fumble, but sack.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Oh!
And the Lions
I hope it's a hold on. It better not. Yes, sir. So, 1st and 10, that's me. Decline.
Wait a second, they declined a penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner.
Wait, what? Is that right?
You lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football.
Damn, I'm selling.
Always take the football.
Kenny McIntosh, that boy raw as hell, shorty.
1st and 10 from the 10. Cook now off the read option.
Here, Cook.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know
I'm
if he's just
selling.
getting bad
I'm selling.
reads. I don't know if the
Selling.
defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad
That nigga
intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad
Fuck,
decisions
man.
lately.
I have a breakout with fucking KJ fucking Osborne ass. Get in there.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
It's interesting that when
Dub, alright, bro, damn, fool. I'm selling. Fool, I want to get out this game, fool. Fuck.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Fucking ball. Come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still
Good fucking ball.
you continue to lead.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
And so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have been
Whoa!
recognition defensively.
What is...
That one out. And he'll be taken down.
I could have. Look what he's doing, fool.
Back to throw again.
He threw it to the same nigga. Not the same nigga, but like, fuck, the same spot I should have been in. Running back.
He's gonna let this go. Back of the end zone.
Whoa.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5.
Running back. Thank you.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. The 20, 10.
Ah!
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6, and that one might be...
Let's go! Let's go, dog! I just almost saw that man, dog! Let's do it! Let's do it! Oh my mother! Let's do it. Alright, hey, head tap his ass. Head tap his ass, what you think? I don't even get no fuck.
Following the interception, Cousins toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Oh, hell yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
7s.
Taken at the goal line. Now increases, he's past the 30.
Hey, like, I think it's never gonna stop with me, bro. Bro, like, oh, Jesus. I feel like they is trying to cheat me, though.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
He already got my touchdown with him. But, I mean,
9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
I think they said a touchdown would be bonus. Oh, shit. Get out of there! Hey, it's overrated Taiwan City, yeah! It's overrated Taiwan City, yeah! Oh my goodness! He said...
You said jumbled.
He said boom! Oh my mother! Damn! Again, Doug. Again, Doug. What you think? Again? What the fuck?
And I think
this is going to be on Minnesota.
Hey, you know what? They just made me mad. Hey,
lead, so give them a pass
do that shit.
Yeah, I would think so, because we are grading
Do that shit right now.
this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And now once again,
Right now, Doug.
to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
What?
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little
That's
bit,
twice.
but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Kirk Cousins got a fucking can on him. Uh-oh.
That's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just...
Oh, bro, Kirk Cousins got a can on him.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
The fuck?
This complete to Cephas.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1.
What? That's an Eno, fool. What is he doing? Oh my. Bro, look what abilities I got on him, bro. Bro, the nigga has lurker and middle and full.
He's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles.
Exactly, but fool, look at the abilities he got on him. I got on him. He is bogus.
And that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll try and sneak
Bitch ass nigga.
and he is over the line for another.
I don't know how they just gonna let that shit happen.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they got the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's
Bitch ass nigga trying to lurk that. I'm trying to lurk. Stop trying to lurk that shit and lurk this. Lurk this.
1st down. Here's Cousins.
Bitch. They cheating. What the fuck is that?
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
What is that?
That is now 5 interceptions.
What is that? Like, what are you doing? I mean, I just only highballed it, but alright, know what? Alright, when that happens, I can't even highball it, folks, because like, cause it's like the bullshit. It's just the bullshit.
Yes, but there've been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've
Oh
turned
shit.
into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing,
He already knows it. That's crazy.
good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
I don't think he got it. He got it.
Down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Shit lagging.
They'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
The 40, 20, 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes? Oh, yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the deep.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that might just cement it. A return.